first. He weighs in at 1,000 grams. I think I've heard that before, or ounces, something. He is Altoona's resident high-flying hippie. He is Jimi, the high-flying hippie. I screwed that whole thing up.
Yeah,
I mean, it was awful.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was awful. That was amateur.
We're welcoming him back. That's why it's difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to see him back in a ring here. Let's go ahead and head to the other side of the ring. It is now time to introduce the Imagine Live champion. He is the exotic one, Daniel Exotic. That was much better.
Why are you holding onto the microphone? Have you noticed that?
Look, it falls over.
Oh, no. What happened?
It falls over. I don't know. I got to get a screwdriver and tighten it up.
Oh.
So that's why.
I thought you were just losing your mind holding onto that microphone.
No, it falls over. I got to get a screwdriver in there. All right, guys. This is an interesting dynamic. Guys that aren't that far apart in weight. You know, one guy, I would say Jimi maybe has a 15-pound weight advantage. Jimi has a very, very lengthy career.
Yeah, he definitely has the
knows
experience.
his way around the ring, has an incredible style that's very unique to Jimi, doesn't make mistakes, waits for guys to come to him. Daniel's one of these guys that he really, to his positive, uses his speed.
Yes.
And he uses it well. And I'm curious. Look at this. Look at the agileness. Look at the experience of Jimi the Hippie coming into play right off the bat.
You know, we talk about Daniel Exotic's speed a lot, but we brush over just how good he is at the actual art of wrestling.
Oh, he knows.
The technical end of wrestling. He is very well versed in it.
He knows holds, man. He knows how to get his way around. I think that the advantages that I would say Daniel has is his speed and just that
youthfulness. Yeah,
I mean, it's just you can't substitute for that. Jimi, of course, is Central PA's master of the sky. I mean, no one can fly the way Jimi the Hippie flies.
But on the same note with Jimi, we talk about his high flying ability. He is the high flying hippie, but Jimi is quite versed at this technical style wrestling that we're seeing right now.
Absolutely, you've seen the perfect execution on a double wrist lock. Follows it up with a hammer lock on the ground, something you don't see all the time. Very effective hold.
Yes, absolutely.
Underestimated hold, this top wrist lock. He's got it locked in deep. You see he's got his weight lower than Daniel's there. There he goes. He advances his position. Gets a little deeper into the shoulder with this one. Still managed to hold on to the double wrist lock, which is very difficult to break.
Yes, absolutely. You get a twist in on that arm, and your muscles just don't want to work right the way that you think that they should.
There you go. He's able to get Jimi off balance there. I didn't think you'd be able to take him over, but got just enough of a pull to get him off balance.
You can see Daniel's got that left arm hooked in there, hooked on his own wrist. He's got it tight. Oh, wow, Jimi, bring him back out.
Beautiful counter, man. Look at these guys. This is me right here, man. This is my kind of wrestling. This is what I like, man. I like guys that don't take shortcuts. Let's see who can get it done on the mat better. This is my style. It's like to watch. I like to punch whenever I fight myself, but when I'm watching a wrestling match, this is what I want to see. Caught him in the single leg, trying to find a way through it. Now he catches him. Single leg crab, well done. Jimi smartly, quickly got his weight high so he could find a counter. Look at that counter. How do you like that? Continues to spin through, grabs a front face lock and wrist control. Lets go of the wrist, now has a full front face lock, full front chancery.
I know this is your kind of wrestling, Cato. I love this kind of wrestling myself, but there is still no replacement for seeing a guy get the snot slapped out of him.
Well, I think the thing to remember, too, is here, these guys do like each other. I mean, they're both fighting. They both want to be the Imagine Live champion, but they respect each other.
Yeah, and I respect that.
Catches him. Oh! Nicely done by Daniel. He's been through that before. Knows his way around. Look at that counter. Are you kidding me? I've never seen that before in my life. Well done by Jimi the Hippie. Beautiful wrestling tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful wrestling. Good grief. Let's see. Trying to tighten him up. Wow, beautifully done. A short style abdominal stretch here with a hammer lock. Unique wrestling.
Yeah. This is wrestling you're not going to see anywhere else. Right here.
Beautifully done. Yeah, seated style, short abdominal stretch. Straight out of Johnny Saint's school book, rule book. If you know anything about Johnny Saint from England, a fantastic counter style. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Technical wrestler.
Technical wrestler. There you go.
Yes, I've heard of Johnny Saint. I have a friend that wrestled in London for a while, and he spoke of him several times.
Absolutely. Just Jake.
Just Jake.
Wrestled at KCW for a while. Jimmy's always trying to advance his position, gets to the headlock. Let's see if we see a clean break here. Oh! Trying to fire up Daniel a bit here. I'm a little surprised by that chop. Let's see if up and over goes Daniel. There's that speed starting to come into play. Ducks the line, catches him in a waistlock. Oh, he went for that O'Connor roll. Jimmy held on. Shoulder block. Starting to pick up the pace now. Up and over, sunset flip. Daniel holds on. Jimmy's counting. Oh my God! Wow, that was very sudden. Very high northern light suplex. This is some beautiful, fantastic technical wrestling right now.
You have to wonder though, Cato. Yes, Jimmy is in great cardio shape, and he can go with the best of them. But at some point, will the advantage go to Daniel Exotic just because of his youthfulness?
Wow!
Being able to outlast Jimmy the Hippie.
Did you get a load of that?
Yes.
That was crazy. Nicely done. Boy, I'll tell you what. Talk about a fantastic contest to this point. This has been absolutely... Whoa!
Wow, he took his head clean off with that one.
Wow, that is a game-changing clothesline right there. Cut Daniel Exotic in half. That's how it's done. That is how a clothesline is done. Man, oh man. Tell you what. Jimmy going back, gets him down. Shot the half Nelson, took him over. Up and over. With a cradle, beautifully done here. This is, gets back to the arm here. He's been working on the arm early on. Now he's getting back to that. Tying him up. Going for another pin here. Interesting pinfalls. Going again. There it is. Wow, look at that. Got to give credit to Daniel Exotic for finding ways out of these holes.
Ooh. That was a nasty forearm. Yes, you do have to give credit to Daniel.
Woo! That was not a fun slam to take right there. Caught the elbow in the lower midsection there on that Arabian press.
Very nice work by both men tonight.
Yeah, man, you can see them. Both Daniel's really starting to suck wind. I think it's a smart strategy. You have one of the fastest guys in all of wrestling. If you can ground him, make him breathe hard, we'll have to see if he's going to be able to keep up that same pace that he was at earlier once he breaks free.
This is smart wrestling. This is the way you stop Daniel Exotic. You get behind him, you get down on his chest, and you take that air supply away.
This is, I can't believe, I don't know why I'm surprised. This match has been fantastic tonight. Got him in the fireman's carry. Let's see what happens. He might be going for that driver here. Oh! Saw Daniel trying to break free. Oh, he caught him. Couple knees to the head. 3 in a row. 4 in a row. Beautifully executed. And this is where Jimmy excels. This is where he's the best in all of Central PA on that top rope. Setting him up for the swanton. And there's a little bit of that speed showing for Daniel Exotic. Holy cow, what a match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both men, we're getting to that point now where I think one big swing, one big home run could end this thing.
I'm not sure I want to see it end.
Man, oh man, straight elbow. Caught him again. 2 in a row. Ducks the line, catches the waist lock, turns him around. Countered by Jimmy. Oh, elbow. Look at that. Oh, my God. Holy cow! Look at that!
What a DDT. I think it's a mistake for Daniel not to capitalize on that.
I think he's found his second win for sure. One big move could end this thing right now. What's he got?
I love you! Let's go ahead! It's Tiger!
Whoa! Straight chop. Beautifully done. Ducks the line. Comes back. Oh, double cross body block. Who's going to get up here? Man, oh man. Can I help you?
2, 3.
What do you need, man?
Give me this mic. Okay. Hey, ring that bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring that bell.
What seems to be the problem here?
I'm not sure.
What is
You see-
I'm so confused right now.
Nobody cares about these two guys.
Oh my God.
These two boring pieces of crap.
All right.
Daniel Exotic and Jimmy the Hippie. I couldn't sit there and watch this car wreck happen.
What is he talking
So when
about?
I'm gonna put out,
Yeah,
whoa,
get him.
whoa. Hey, guys, listen, guys, listen. Let's remember. If you hit me, you get. If any one of y'all hit me, you're gonna get fired. I'm the commissioner. You cannot hit the. Don't you hit me? You cannot
Wait,
hit me. Don't.
Wait. He's right. Jimmy, we just got you back into action at Imagine Wrestling. Daniel, you have a long career ahead of you. Neither one of you can afford to be fired.
Touch me. Can't touch me. You can't touch me. I'm the commissioner. I run this joint. You can't touch me, and you.
Now, me, on the other hand, you don't have the to fire me. That's right. And if you ever interrupt one of these live shows, I will personally smack the out of you.